All right, ladies and gents, yeah, welcome for another FFT Onion Knight Plus AI battle. Um, so on top we have, I guess you can call it Monster 17. I did the Monster Showcase earlier with this team on top. I did make one alteration, and I'll talk about it in just a second. And then on bottom we have Deltafiend's team, Skycrag 6 again. So we'll introduce the units. So we have 1 the Byblos, 2 the Steel Giant, 3 the Apanda, and 4 the Onion Knight. Now for Deltafiend's team, Skycrag 6, -2 in parentheses, we have Caleb the Onion Knight, Shizu or Chizu the Samurai, Phineas the Chemist, and Sashinka the Dark Behemoth. And I'll just mention a couple things. So, yes, Deltafiend, I did increase your faith from 55 to 65 at your request. And then I also gave her the Angel Ring too, instead of the Chantage, since you already have Regen on this. Yeah, I made those changes for you. So the one thing I changed, I guess you could say when I did the Monster Showcase, is this Onion Knight. Pure support. Short charge is not allowed, Holy is not allowed with short charge, and even if it was allowed in this case, I still wouldn't pick it. This would just be a pure support Onion Knight. The one thing I'll just point out is look at the HP bars. 468 is the highest on my team. Now there's some high HP bars here too, but this should play a factor. So, yeah, let's get right into the thick of it then. We're gonna go to underground book storage, 3rd floor. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is quite a bit of ground to cover for these two. Awesome. So with her having white magic and wall, she's pretty much always going to cast that. It does cost 60 MP. I'll say that. With them having high health bars with auto protect and shell, or protect and shell, it's going to be really hard to kill them unless they have high DPS in general. Even low damage, like maybe a gunshot, is not going to be enough. But we'll see what happens. A frog? Oh, that's not good. Steel Giant, yeah. Doing a monster amount of damage. I'll mention one thing about the Steel Giants, because this is something that was exclusive to Worker 8. Steel Giants, at least they don't have defense up innately. They have it in the event editor, so the point being is Steel Giants don't have defense up. No poison procs, a little unfortunate. Okay. I'm not sure what she's going to do here. Probably some drought. Oh, that's got to be an Esuna, I'm presuming. Yeah, a little weird animation right there, but it's alright. And unfortunately, that Esuna missed. Probably because of the low brave that the Dark Behemoth has. It's 40 brave and 150 because of the fixed amount of damage. No, don't act, but yeah, that chemist is dead now. He does have re-raise, so he'll be able to get back up, but yeah, she was trying to go for that Esuna. So it's just one less unit that's able to do anything. This Onion Knight, her job is just to be pure support. And a 10 speed short charge and a high MA and plenty of MA regen, it's very easy for her to just kind of sit in the back line. Now, the one thing about Apandas is that their skills are faith-based, just like anyone else. So he has a faith of 80, but it also helps out with his Bio 2 spells that also have a chance of, you know, casting Petrify or Silence or something else. And that 400 damage right there, oh, that is a bit of a disaster. Now, remember, he's weak to lightning, so he took double damage there. Yeah, but he also, like I said, had 600 health. So with the position we're right now, remember that Byblos has an innate magic defend up, so if he has shell and magic defend up, he's going to be just reducing the damage output drastically. Yeah, unfortunately, Worker 8, once he's down, he's permanently gone. And that's just because of, and the reason why he's permanently gone is because, obviously, with him having Innocent, he can't get revived, and that is, crushing right there. Now, she does have Here's what she's going to do. A Murasame? Okay, good. Because I was going to say, this male Onionite, he has Elemental, so he can't actually do any healing himself. Unless, well, the only way he can get healing is if they, like, absorb an element, and for example, if it's like Water Ball or something like that, and they absorb water. Yeah. Decent damage, but he's going to heal up 68 of that 75 HP because of Regen. Yeah. Now, the thing is, Onionite is able to heal up these other two, and they have a monster amount of HP. And when they have Protect and Shell, it makes it really hard just to kill them outright. That's the struggle. Yeah, but Byblos is just kind of doing his thing and messing everybody up. So yeah, like I mentioned before, the AI loves casting Protect and Shell. They prioritize it if they have over 50% health. And that's a good thing, because you want them to reduce the damage. Bio? Yeah. Okay, so down to the frog. That behemoth did not get a single turn off at all. It's up to this Onionite. I don't think he can do it. Is that a Regen? Yep. Yeah, it looks like Regen is priority number 2 and Shell's number 1. But even if they got petrified, she has Esuna. They have decent faith, I should say. And they all have good compat. That is another factor. Wow, we got, what, 3 freaking frogs this round? It's something. Yeah, so both the Apanda and her have 80 faith. So those chances of Esuna's going off and the procs hitting are really high. But yeah, 308. Oh yeah, but this is pretty devastating. Again, you have just giant HP walls. And the Apanda can do his thing with Bio 2s if he so uses it. Doesn't do more melee damage than the Byblos, but it's still respectable. It's still okay, I guess. I don't know if he's in range to go to grab that crystal. I'm presuming he is. Yeah. But even then, it's just a single Dark Behemoth, and he can delay. But now I'll mention one thing about the Apanda too, because there's no MP restoration. Once they run out of MP, they're basically just they're just a beat stick. Obviously, the only way they could get MP restoration outside of my own team is like getting crystals or something like that. Unfortunately, they don't have any. And I'll mention another thing too with Steel Giant and Byblos. They do fixed amounts of damage. You know, Byblos does damage equal to what your max HP is, or shock, depending on how much damage he loses. And then Worker A, when he uses Dispose, formula is PA times 10, and since he's got 21 PA, he does 210 damage. And because of that 210, it is not mitigated by Shell or Protect, Shell, Magic Defender, or Defense Up. It's a fixed amount, no matter what. So when these two are able to snipe you from 4 or 5 panels away and do some good damage, it's really hard, especially like on the Chemist. You saw it earlier when they were just getting smothered. If this goes the way I anticipate it will, it's possible that the Chemist will die before he gets his turn off in this upcoming small map we're going to go to. Let's go to Inside Castlegate in Lasalia. Yeah, so it's possible. It's possible that we see like maybe an auto potion from the Chemist will survive. The Byblos and the Steel Giant are together, so it's gonna be a little different. And nice guard off the bat. Any counter floods? No counter flood whatsoever. Okay, so here comes the Protect Shell. I'm guessing that's a Bio 3. I can't tell with absolute certainty. No damage split. That's a little bit too bad on my end. Because yeah, that damage split would have helped survive. No stops. Good damage, 126, not bad. Now she might go for a Chirijiriden. I'm curious. Oh, I thought she might have gone for it on the Steel Giant. That would have killed them, I'm presuming. It's like 400 damage. Alright, so the stop does miss on her, which is kind of a necessity. And damn, that's a little bit too bad. 2 turns wasted right there. Yeah, 2 turns wasted because of the what's it called? Parasite not hitting once. Yeah. So yeah, Worker, wow, I shouldn't say worker 8. Steel Giant is at less than half health. If the samurai is in range, she could go for a Kiri or a Kikuichi Mochi and kill him, but she is not doing that right now. Gotta get some parasites going. Very nice energy heal, not bad. Now that's the one thing that worker, or sorry, Steel Giant is able to do. He is able to get healed up by Energize, just like you'd be able to get healed up by Chakra. As long as he's getting healed up by things that are non-elemental, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, he's still hanging in there pretty good. So they're spending turns just trying to kill him off. Shock does take him out. Remember, his re-raise is gone, so probably going to see... Don't moves? No. He is about to die, but she's prioritizing Resurrection right now. And the thing is, with Samurais, with their skill set also costing MP, yeah, if they're using both Drought and White Magic, it's going to make it so she's got less MP. She'll have less MP to use Drought instead, but it's still a good hybrid overall. Chuck does take her out, not bad. He is using Murasama to heal up, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Bio 3. He's taken out. Any don't moves? Nope. And that damage from that damage from Pitfall is going to get healed up by the Regen from that female Onion Knight, so it won't matter too much here. Another 280 HP heal. Remember that both of them have 80. They have good compat and they both have 80 faith. So the higher those numbers, the more advantageous it is. Not sure if this is going to kill the Apanda. No, this is what I was mentioning kind of earlier. Just having giant HP pools that they have to burn through, and if they don't have enough damage, they just get absolutely melted. Oh, the damage split kill. Yeah, that's too bad because there's no more revival, and none of my units have like charm or anything. So yeah, ooh, don't act proc, not bad, but I think the Byblos is the bigger threat. MP Switch does save the Dark Behemoth's life. He does get his move MP up. Do remember that she could just sit down and use a raise too. And the only way it could like possibly happen is if there's like a Petrify from a card model. But now there's another 465 HP unit they're gonna have to deal with. Yeah, that's just gonna be a bit of a struggle. It doesn't kill. Any counters? No, no counters. I'm guessing that's because he's got don't move, that is a bio 2. It does not hit, but that should be okay. Oh, there's the Petrify, yeah. Yeah, and that shell is going to make it so that Elemental does less damage. Any damage splits? No, but HP Regen should come into play. Ooh, perfect timing. Looks like my pizza's in the oven and the timer just went off. Not bad. Just as about this match is about to end, and what the hell are you doing, Byblos? Yeah, there's no more revival on his end. His damage output is too low, and yeah, he's just gonna get pummeled away eventually. Even if like a frog. Oh yeah, 24%. That is sexy right there. Oh yeah, I love it. Sleeping frog, awesome. Now she's got the H-Bag just for the extra point of speed in addition to the green beret. She still has 500 health. So she's going to get her spells off often because of her extra turns. No counter, but that's alright. Going to wait for a simple swipe from either the Apanda or the Byblos, and that should be it. And what are you doing, my guy? Oh, come on, you fucker. Of course you guard. They should just finish him off. Like, just do some, like... Oh, a confusing frog. Alright. Amino, good luck with that. Well, now that he's confused, his evasion is gone, so just swipe his ass. Or a bio 2. Confused frog also hit with Petrify. Wow. He just got the ringer at status, so... Alright, well, congrats to this monster team with the Byblos, the Apanda, and the Steel Giant. Yeah, unfortunately, Deltafiend, I just think that the damage output was not high enough. And the other thing, too, is it's unfortunate that the Samurai didn't prioritize using Kikuichi Moji because the Steel Giant was weak to... The Steel Giant being weak to Lightning Elemental, he would have been two-shotted. And I think there are a couple instances she could have gone for it, but looks like she just prioritized Protect and Shell, unfortunately. She might have been out of range, it's hard to say. But if she was in range, just some bad luck right there. So, all right, with that said, I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video then. Take care. Until then.